What's up, collective? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into another reading. Said you passed away. Somebody could be saying that, and someone is reaching out soon, possibly about that, and they're angry. Okay. Karmic stalking your family, somebody. All right. This is a general reading for every sign. Only take what resonates and what's confirmation for you. All right, let's get into this. Okay, somebody's number is blocked. Cruise is significant. Delivery person. Cage. A warrant is out for someone. Somebody... I don't know what's going on with this. 1 second. There's somebody trying to mess with my deck. Somebody is trying to control the deck. Somebody is acting. Somebody who's going to jail. Okay, what they're trying to do is they're targeting people. And I was doing a pre-pull, and it's like they keep forcing that particular card to keep coming out with some kind of spell work. Okay, somebody's paranoid and they keep doing this. November could be significant. There's some kind of serious psychopaths in the energy, really obsessing. You could be feeling this energy. Something is expensive. Neighbors are criminals. Not first. Okay, somebody could be invading your privacy. Somebody could be Hispanic. LMNOPQ in reverse. No one but you in reverse. Restraining order in reverse. Somebody could be trying to reverse a restraining order, or they haven't done it yet. We'll find out why restraining order is here. Something is going to cost somebody a lot of money. Something that someone is doing is going to cost them a lot of money. They're creating fake conflict, or what they could be doing is trying to mask what they're doing with something else. They could be doing something else. They could be really committing crimes, and they're masking it with something else to try to cover something up. Okay. This could be their way of trying to cover up something. But something is going to cost them a lot of money. The sticking, the pricking, all the pins, the voodoo that they're doing is costing them a lot of money. They're doing something for Virgo Libra, and I think they're going to be sacrificed for this group. A lot of people that are doing this to the collective, because one thing that Satan knows is that these things cannot sacrifice God's people. It's just, it cannot do it because God is our protector. So it's not happening. So what ends up happening is that these people get sacrificed, and they don't understand that. Like, they have a problem understanding this. Even when you tell them, they can't hear it or something, as if some witchcraft is being done on them. So that's what it's going to cost. Whatever this that they're doing is going to cost them a lot. Or maybe they can't afford it. And, you know, what will happen to them will happen to them. No matter what they do, they can't get out of it because they won't stop doing something, whoever this is. Something for restraining order in reverse. I just saw the devil card. Capricorn could be significant. Okay, somebody's indecisive about a restraining order. Anybody could be Sagittarius, Libra. Somebody could be deciding whether they should do it or not. Somebody's trying to be strong through some sort of suffering, or endure some sort of experience that's maybe unpleasant. Someone is just peaceful and tranquil with the Temperance card here. You don't have to be Sagittarius or Libra, but you could just be a very peaceful person, and you can have realization of something around you, and you're indecisive about it. It looks like somebody might do something here. Okay. If somebody wants peace restored, they probably should do some sort of restraining order against or report something to some sort of authority. We have a fire sign, maybe going for another fire sign here because something they're doing is not succeeding. This Three Wands in reverse is very arrogant, okay, and they're having a lot of delays. And this person is not having any delays, okay? They could be leaving somewhere or going somewhere or arrive somewhere, and they're happy about something. We have more fire energy, okay? All fire here. There is something going on. There's two positive upright energies here. More fire energy, Arobata. Okay, elemental PQ could be significant, could be in reverse. There's somebody in the public eye that's struggling. Excuse me, there's somebody in the public eye that is struggling, and they could be creating fake conflict around the Emperor and this Knight of Wands energy, this upright fire energy. They could just be looking for attention because they're struggling in the public eye and they're being ignored. This card says, so they're trying to bind to people who are having success. They could be doing this to a Queen of Cups who's not having an ending. Okay, they could be doing this to an Aquarius. Okay, we have the Star card. This energy is avoiding some sort of death here. This Robata in reverse could just be someone who came back. Okay, this person came back. And they're a Robata, okay? But they're very stagnant, and it's like this energy has to be forced to change. They won't change. They won't have some sort of, new beginning. Again, they're doing something for this Queen of Swords in the reverse. They keep coming out in the upright. They're stalking people's choices, and they keep coming back to do something, and Ancestor is watching them. Ancestor is on top of the psychopath. Virgo, Libra, Aquarius in reverse that keeps returning. They're stuck, and it's like they keep offering stuff, but it's not working. Okay, so Ancestor is watching this energy to protect this energy here. Somebody could be suggesting to get a restraining order. It could be a recommendation. We have Scorpio, Cancer, Aquarius, Gemini, and Fire that could be going through this. Knock first is usually when somebody needs to, they're invasive. They're just stalking your energy. They're not, knocking first. They just keep stalking and spying. And they're not, again, this is Fire in reverse, stalking Earth in the upright with the World card. Who's avoiding conflict. They don't want anything to do with this group. Okay, because this group is under judgment, and what this group keeps trying to do, what they keep trying to do is interfere with people's voice, interfere with their speech, interfere with the functioning of their bodies. They're using witchcraft to harm people in their body, and they're also stalking people, okay, spiritually in their homes and spying on people in their homes with witchcraft and spirits. This is what they're doing. These groups need to be disciplined by the authorities, and I feel like it's happening with the Ancestor here, with King of Cups here, and the Emperor here. This is big energy, okay, that knows about this and is doing something excessively and fast. Some sort of quick decision. Some sort of quick decision is going to be made about this group. Okay? Because whatever they're doing is sickening and it's out of control. There could be a Taurus that's struggling and in some sort of chaos, and they're giving up and they're not getting any reward because they won't stop doing something to this energy. They're under judgment. But they won't, they won't answer the call here. They want somebody's Ace of Cups that they're not getting. They're wasting their time. They're being a trick. Aquarius in reverse is also doing this with them. Air, fire, and Taurus in reverse, being investigated and watched. Again, this Virgo in reverse keeps coming out. This Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This energy is sick and having failure. They're having failure. There's a Taurus Gemini that keeps plotting on a Taurus in the upright, or a Virgo water in the upright, or fire sign. Okay, they're trying to manipulate this energy because they're weak. Could be a Leo, Taurus, Gemini could be significant. They're getting impatient about something. And we have this young earth sign that just wants to indulge and betray with the Three of Cups here in reverse. Somebody is wasteful and wasting their time. And blocked. Page of Pentacles in reverse is blocked from some sort of healing process in the collective's life. They're being blocked. They're in some kind of self-pity mode. Ancestors are getting in reverse with them spiritually, and they're disappointed and having grief. They could be mourning the loss of someone or something that they've lost because they need to come clean and tell the truth about something they're doing at home, some kind of turbulence they're doing around a neighborhood or around someone's home, or something that happened at a celebration. They need to come clean about that. With the Justice card here and the King of Pentacles, they could be doing something to this Leo, Virgo, Scorpio around their home. And with the Justice card in reverse, they're going to be punished for it. Because something is false and arrested. With the Four of Swords, they keep attacking people's bodies. Like they're attacking mine right now. All right. They're definitely trying to hide something, and they're trying to steal people's what they were born with. A lot of these groups are doing witchcraft on people's hair, nails, body parts. They're sick, and they need to be dealt with. And I believe that something will be done about this. Is being done now. They're sick. They can't find a good job. Okay, they work as a whole here. 21 or 12 could be significant in reverse. That's too bad. A wedding could be significant in this reading. Let's see what's going on with this deck. Thank you for your likes, your views. Thank you for sharing the video collective. You may not be seeing my videos in your feed, so definitely just check out the channel and the community tab for my latest videos. I post every day. We have Seahorse in reverse and Whale. Let's see, Seahorse in reverse and Whale. Somebody could be doing some kind of ritual. Cheese could be significant. Ball. The letter A. ABC could be significant. Somebody whose first, middle, or last name starts with N could be in reverse. Come on, please. Ball and cheese. Oh my goodness. This is going to be an interesting reading. Very interesting. Very interesting. Let's see. Whale here. So this whale is referred to as a she, and she symbolizes longevity, love, and wisdom, positivity, protection, and strength. Someone could need this, and someone has this. That's what I see. Somebody has this. Somebody has protection and strength and great wisdom. And maybe the seahorse in reverse is having a little problem here. Let's see what this is. So a seahorse is very similar. It's about strength, power, and perseverance, patience, fatherly care could be significant. Individuals with a keen interest in spirituality may perceive the afterlife as a symbolic representation where the seahorse serves as a mentor. So in the afterlife, a seahorse serves as a mentor or some sort of guidance in the afterlife, but it's in reverse. Like there's someone who doesn't have it, and there's someone who has this great protection here, this very big protection, and this person maybe lost some sort of afterlife protection or fatherly protection or something like that. Could be significant for the reading. Cheese is here and ball is here. Something could be going on with an allergy or something like that. That's all I can think of when I see cheese. Something else might come out. It might mean something else to you. These things are sick, and they're trying to bind to my voice or some other stupidness. They're stupid. I'm telling you, these things are sick. I recommend that people stop supporting these, whoever is doing this in the public eye, to stop supporting them and boycott them. Boycott these energies that keep coming out in the readings, that keep attacking you spiritually. Stop supporting them because they're doing things in secret and they think nobody knows what they're doing. They are being watched. You are being watched. They just need to know that so they can go away because they're just, I don't know what the heck their problem is. This is every single day that they keep doing this. A Capricorn in reverse could be significant. They might need to get out the energy and stop stalking people. They're guilty. Again, Justice card in reverse. Okay. The divine sees them. Ancestors are in reverse with them. Okay, God is protecting. So this whale, I knew it would represent something godly and high. Okay. There's this Cancer in reverse who could be struggling with their self. They're doing something harmful in secret. Doing something harmful in secret here. Ancestors are getting in reverse with this person that might have a cheese allergy or something. Ball in reverse. Ball in the upright. Somebody could play ball. Okay, that could be significant. A Taurus, Aries that's stuck and having problems and they're guilty. The letter A, B, or C could be significant. Doesn't have to be. But ancestors could be getting in reverse with somebody whose first, middle, or last name start with these letters, or that need to serve justice. They're guilty. And balance is needed. They're being investigated because they're causing some sort of suffering, or they're suffering. They're trying to project their suffering onto other people, and it's not working. Because ancestor is here. They could be intuitively contacting someone because they're in pain. Okay, and they're right next to God here. So it's like this energy is pitiful. They look pitiful before God because they're doing something to this innocent energy that is not doing anything to them. This person spends a lot of time in their imagination. They're a creator. They could have new love coming. This person is fine, you know. They're doing well. And someone could be having public success here with the Six of Wands. And this Leo, stalker, air, fire, air, earth in reverse is stalking. Someone who just wants to move forward and stop being harassed. Someone just can't, it's like they're suffering, but they won't stop stalking someone. They won't stop talking about someone. They won't stop being mean and pessimistic, even though they're suffering, even though somebody knows what this person is doing. Somebody is looking into them. They're still behaving like this because something is seriously wrong with them. Someone is weak and struggling here and cannot stand on their own 2 feet. Death is significant, okay, because they're impulsive, they're having a tower. And somebody's moving away from it here because they know it's coming. Okay, this robata here. Again, these robatas, they come back, some of them, and they're evil. They want to harm people. I've had some of these energies repeat, you are my sacrifice, you are my sacrifice. Some of them are fighting over people, like, no, that's mine. No, he's my sacrifice. She's my. They're literally doing this in the energy. Like, it's just like, you have got to be kidding me. These things are sick and demented, and they're going to attack. They're going to keep attacking the channel. I don't care. Okay, so please share the video if you can, collective, because they're going to keep doing it. They're dumb. They don't know what else to do. They keep doing something for the Scorpio Sag in reverse, who could be dead. Okay, and that's what they keep doing here. They keep worshiping the non-living. Ace of Cups is here. Somebody's going towards their Ace of Cups, and someone's indecisive about something. They should move on. That's the decision that they should make here. Somebody has money saved up. They're happy. They have security, and they're doing well here. They're going to do well in the public eye. Somebody could be moving out of the public eye here as well, into a home. The psychopath is trying to take it. Someone is trying to fight off this person that wants to indulge, be nasty, and probably some sort of inappropriate acts somebody wants to do here with rituals is what I see. This person could be possessed by this Scorpio Sag and this Libra. They could be possessed by this energy, or a Cancer, because they're sticking me in my wrist because they're dumb and exposing themselves. No matter how much they report the video, it backfires on them and destroys them in the name of Jesus. It does. There it is. It's dead spirit. Okay, they're possessed. They're possessed here. Yeah. They're doing something excessively with the Five of Swords and the Eight of Wands. This thing is literally destroying themselves. They're like, everything they're doing is and they're just going down. It's this slow, painful ending. They won't stop. But something is about to speed up here for this energy. This came out earlier. Something is about to speed up. Okay, because someone is healed and having a new beginning. So there's nothing that these things can do to interfere with that. This is destiny and fate. Nothing is going to interfere with that. They have made their bed, because they won't. This energy here will destroy themselves. That's just the character. There's no one that is going to waste time on this energy. They're just going to keep destroying themselves until they're gone. And it has something to do with this Virgo and this Capricorn Aquarius and this Capricorn energy. They keep serving. They could be worshiping this energy, and they're passed away. They're burnt out, stressed, cremated. This energy is not here anymore. This is about completion. Okay, another card about, and there being a spiritual whore with the passed on spirits. Okay, that's clarity. And what they want to do is force this energy. They want to force this healed energy to have intercourse with them in the spirit, to do rituals, and they're having a problem with that. These queens in reverse are stalking these couples, and they're not having any success. Nobody wants to do anything with them because it's gross. Whatever it is, it's gross, and nobody's interested. Also, people are learning the truth about this group, and they're focusing on their work and their person and their families. That's what they're focused on, not this group. And they keep coming back. They keep coming back here. The collective is good. Again, it's not easy doing this every day, but it's getting there. It's getting there. It's being wrapped up. It's getting wrapped up. These groups are getting some sort of reality check today, and they're realizing that they're being watched, that nothing they're doing is a secret, and they will serve justice. They are serving justice. An alligator or a reptile could be significant. A panda could be significant. Sheep in reverse. Black sheep in reverse. Okay, so something could have happened. Usually in families, every family has like a black sheep or maybe a few of them. So maybe something happened to somebody who is like the black sheep in somebody's family, and it could have something to do with a dairy allergy or something. This could be significant. I'm sorry if anybody lost. There's nothing else to come out for this community in reverse here. They're just not doing anything good. Okay? They're in poverty. Maybe some of them haven't gone to court yet, but prison is definitely in the... They have to go to court before they go to prison. So, and again, my slave card, okay? Because the collective is not going anywhere. The collective is not going anywhere. They're in denial of this. Like they have some problem admitting this, or coming to some kind of common sense. Okay, a Virgo, Gemini, Scorpio could be significant. Cancer, Capricorn could be significant. Sag, Pisces, and Taurus could also be significant. Okay. So someone is far away. This person you're not in love with could be far away. They could be lying as well. Okay, keep that in mind. They do lie in the reading. So somebody could be far away. And this community is going to be serving time. They're in poverty and they're still worshiping the devil here with the toil and labor card. They don't want to go to court, but with the prison card here, it looks like in order to go to prison, you have to go to court first. Okay, they're after somebody's savings, someone who's not their reliance. They can't sleep. They don't have good merit making. They're not a nice person. This is somebody who is inhumane in reverse. Aries could be significant. Leo, Sag, Pisces, Libra or Capricorn could be significant. They want somebody's money, huh? That's what they want collected. All right, let's get into this. Somebody cannot sleep here because they know they're going to jail. Someone is very extroverted. Maybe that's why you're not involved with this person. They're too extroverted. There's no privacy maybe in a situation. You might not feel like you have privacy in a situation. This person won't take any advice. You have an alliance. Oh, alliance in reverse. So this is somebody you don't like. Okay. Let's just say that. I feel like this person wants your attention. Like they want you to like stomp at them and go back and forth with them. They want you to go back and forth with them. Gemini, Taurus, Sag, Pisces, Aries could be significant. But the collective is busy. Like, okay, we're busy creating stuff and just being cute. We don't have time for this. This energy is terrible. Okay, the collective is not worried about this energy. Okay, and they can't relax because it's like if they can't disturb us, then they can't control us. Okay, we're good. We have prayer, libation, and hope, and we have something planned here or scheduled. And they can't interfere with that. They're trying to. We're not lonely. Okay, maybe we're going to be with somebody or maybe not, whatever you want here. And they're not ready for this because they're not getting married. Like, because they're not, it's not happening for them. They're not, they're saying they're not ready for us to have it because it's not happening for them. Something like this psychopath is saying. I think someone is lying and saying that they're far away when they're really not. Clarify this distant horizon card. Somebody wants money here. They want to persevere. They lost their home. So they could be saying that they're far away from you. They really want to trap somebody. Or they're in a trap. All right, so we have Cancer, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer could be significant. All right. This person, is, whatever this thing is here, doesn't want, yeah, they can't reach their goals, they can't indulge. Again, we have Scorpio, Leo could be significant, and no one will work with them. Virgo could also be significant. Because it's like this person just, this energy just keeps, they just keep having loss because they keep trying to trap people and it's not working. The collective is organized and has goals and not struggling with the same things that they're struggling with. So it's just, it looks like the collective is moving away from this energy so that we can be happy. Maybe they need to move away. This is the horizon card. It's like they want to stay around for some kind of money or something. They can't rob you, okay, and they won't live and learn. So they're just sitting here and trying to bully. Again, Taurus, Aquarius, Virgo could be significant. Their spell work is not working. Okay, they have no other strategies but spell work and bullying. And they want you to hesitate. They want you to worry because they're in poverty. Alright, let's get into the next part of this reading. My apologies if my energy is a little off today. It's because it's getting a bit much. It's been a bit much, but it seems like these things are really about to have some kind of ending because they're really out of control. Like, it's just these things have no boundary. There's no boundary. Like the things that they're doing is completely insane, illegal, and they really need to be put under some sort of control. God is back out, which means to pay. Somebody wants to get paid for what they're doing or needs to get paid for what they're doing. Okay, it's like these things are working, but they're not getting anything for it. Hourglass could be significant. 10 could be significant. Some sort of hourly pay could be significant. Hourly pay. When your hair grows or something. Again, like I said, these people are very interested in our bodies, like something is wrong with them. Yeah. Hug could be significant. Whore is here. Honey, whore. Laugh is here. Laugh out loud. Reno. Europe could be significant. Gun is here. Arrow. Leon. Peon. Rayon could be significant. Mule. Okay, a mule could be significant. Hunger. A mug could be significant. A rug. Something could be going on somebody's rug. Hannah or Han. Grandma. Grown man. Grown woman. Harry. Rouge. Rouge is here. Purge. Really needs to happen. Okay, pearl. Could be significant. Pearl. Gel is here. Gel. Nail gel could be significant. These are things that somebody is trying to do. They're trying to grow somebody's hair and grow somebody's nails so that they can try to, I mean, believe it or not, I have seen these things grow my nails a little bit faster than they normally grow. Because what they want to do is make you cut them, and they're using spirits to do rituals over them. I always, anything that comes off of my body, I put it in something so that it's not usable. It's not good. It's not any good for them. And some kind of agent so that it's not good for them. That's just what I do personally, because I'm not giving my body and my DNA, or that's what came out earlier. They want these things that come from our body so they can do the sick rituals. Okay, these covens are sick. They're demented and their minds are gone. I don't think there's any hope for a lot of them, and it's really sad and gross. Like they won't stop. They're growling. Okay, I've channeled one of these things biting their nails and it taking the nail polish off my nails because they're obsessed. Like there's something wrong with this energy. There's something wrong with them, and they're trying to take it off my pink. Like there's something wrong with these things. Okay, it's like you wake up and there's like a scratch here, something there. They're doing sick things, and something is deranged about this energy. They're deranged. Paul could be significant, or Pauline. Mogul could be significant. A poem. Allure. Laura. Roe. Leah. Hurry and grow. It's like somebody is trying to rush, like they're having lack, okay? And they stalk people that they're obsessed with, and they start trying to control how this person's body is functioning normally. So like if they want long hair, they're trying to make someone else's hair grow fast with some sort of stupidness, and then they want to make you suddenly cut it and do some, I mean, this is sick here. Again, I don't do this, but it's something along these lines that they need to stop doing. And then they're stalking so bad. Like the stalking is sickening. I can't believe how much they watch and stalk people. It's I didn't think that, yeah, real is here. Something is unreal about this. Unreal, yeah. Very unreal. It says go home. Yeah, like go away. Go away is here. New growth. Okay, somebody keeps trying to do some sort of ritual possibly on the hair, on the new growth of the hair. It says leave new growth. Okay, F is not here or V is not here, but that's what they're saying. Leave your new growth. They're trying to attach to the scalp and keep cursing, and they're sick collective. They're sick and disgusting. It's disgusting. They're sick. What they're doing is subconsciously putting messages in the subconscious mind so that we do this, and they can continue to do their nasty little witchcraft coven garbage. And it's like they could be whispering it, or they could be saying little incantations that are wicked so that we do what they want us to do without thinking about it. It says girl, new girl, or some stupidness here. Hug me. I'll come back to these letters. Let's see what's going on with the white ones. Pew Pew is here. That's why they're going to jail. Okay, Aquarius could be significant. Some sort of censorship somebody could be doing. Could be experiencing censorship. Virgo, Aquarius, 21 or 12 in reverse is significant, or 3. Somebody's trying to control you online, maybe. They're burdened with guilt, and somebody's man is obsessed with you. Okay, somebody's definitely going in a cage, maybe over insurance fraud. And they're using fur demons. Somebody could be reaching out soon about this. Something about someone's ears, okay? What one of them have been doing is sending this ringing. They're spying and they're listening, and I guess when they're irritated at something, they start saying this ringing to the ear. Okay, this Leo is doing that right here, Leo ear. Okay, someone is perfect to someone. Someone could hire a photographer. An ear witch in reverse could have hired a photographer to do something. Hum. Somebody's humming in the ear of someone, and it could be causing some kind of ringing in the ear. What I find is that they're trying to offer up our organs or our body parts for people who cannot heal, okay? Like I said, my bladder is getting attacked on a daily basis, and it's somebody that lives right around here doing it. It could be happening to you. Some sort of restraining order, okay, might need to happen, maybe for an act or not, but somebody is doing something, okay? They don't want to get swatted. Don't tell someone your business, maybe about a child support check. Somebody could be trying to see what's going on with someone's money, okay? They want to rob somebody that came out, okay? Somebody won't survive something. No one but you again came out, so you could be feeling like there's somebody else besides someone. This is possible. I'm not no one but you in reverse. Somebody doesn't feel like this. It's possible. Like maybe somebody is just, you don't have any feelings for this person. Somebody's just horny or hornier, something like this here. They can't find a job. This person is, you have no attraction to this person. Someone's about to get raided, okay? Someone could be trying to find out your business. Someone's doing something to a pile of clothes. They could be healing people with your clothes. Maybe that's why their number is blocked. I mean, some kind of witchcraft. They use clothes because clothes have energy. Laundry has energy on it, and they use that energy to maybe they're saying, I can heal you with the collective's clothes. I'm so serious. I could see it. They can't find a job, so they're stalking people's homes, and they're doing garbage like this. They're trying to see what somebody gets for child support. That's why I'm telling you, they're going to be sentenced. They're sick. Gum could be significant. Gum or gums. Glue on gums. Somebody could be trying to glue themselves to someone's gums because they need to be trialed. Sick. I mean, I don't understand. They could be doing this to stay binded in the spirit to people's bodies with honey and glue. Again, if you take these ideas and go do it, you are going to be locked up eventually. I am not responsible if you're dumb enough to go and do this stupidness. I'm trying to help people unglue and unbind themselves so people can know what these things are doing if they don't know. That's why I'm sharing it. So if you go ahead and do this, you do it at your own risk. You could never come back and say, I told you to do anything, because I didn't. I always say this on my videos. Because somebody could be, dumb enough to do this. Somebody's not going on tour. Somebody who works as a hoe to heal other people. I don't know. Somebody could be doing that. Someone's not Native American or Aboriginal, or someone of this descent could be in reverse. Okay, something could have happened in the building. They wanted somebody to get them out of something. They're obsessed. The letter P could be significant, some sort of leadership. Somebody could be trying to offer up some sort of person that has leadership. Maybe a Scorpio Sag. They're trying to make something up to someone, this cruise person. Capricorn in reverse could be significant. Somebody's leaving home. Something is not happening in the evening to a delivery person. An allergy is not happening. It's not happening to somebody. They're trying to make it happen. This group practitioner covenant is in reverse. Okay? Somebody's not getting stuck on the side of the road. Something is going to be short. Their mental health issues. Okay? Maybe somebody short has mental health issues. They don't care about their life. They need to move on. They're trying to make something happen to someone, and it's not happening to anyone but them. They don't understand this. I've seen this over and over again. These groups are sick. They want to do something to someone's hair, so protect your hair. Protect your hair. I just saw hair. They're sick. Somebody doesn't want someone forever, and they could be, okay, upset. There could be a warrant out for this person's arrest. Something could have happened at a national park or a park. Somebody needs somebody to get someone out of this warrant. Newcastle in reverse. Gray hair could be significant. The number 1, the letter R, or 43 could be significant. Somebody needs to just chill. Somebody needs to just chill. They're possessing people's loved ones, and you're conscious and aware of it. Again, someone thinks the collective is perfect, okay. Luminous could be significant, or lumen, or something that sounds like that. Lemon is here. Something could be going on with lemons. They could be cursing someone's lemons. Someone is not angry about a long distance relationship. This is possible. LaGuardia could be significant. Somebody could be traveling on LaGuardia and planning a scheme. You might need to do a restraining order against this person. LMNOPQ, first, middle, or last name could be significant. This person is not creating fake conflict. Like I said, something is real, okay, and cheap. 1 to 10 years could be significant, or 1 to 10, the age, or a birthday, or something else. Somebody is spying, okay? They could get 1 to 10 years for spying. 20 plus years could be significant. Somebody doesn't want that sentence. 2 are better than 1. Somebody could be trying to do something to 2 people. Somebody could be getting 21 to 31 years for doing something to 2 people instead of 1 because they were unhappy and lazy. Karmic stalking family. So this could have been a family member something happened to. They're stealing ideas and can't do what you do. Somebody could be a reader. Okay, this person could be getting attacked in jail. They can't make something disappear. A rapper could be significant. A pimp in reverse. Maybe in your building could be significant. The army could be significant for this reading. A pug could be significant. Someone lied to someone today, maybe about a pug or a dog. Someone is lonely. Maybe somebody in leadership is feeling lonely. Go home is here. A pole is here. Are you home? Could be significant. Someone happy. Be asking. Right, there's somebody lazy, and there's someone that's not stalking the collective. It's just because it seems like there's, okay, something is the first time for someone. They're not planning a scheme. They're not traveling away from you. Again, P could be significant. Psychic could be significant. Somebody doesn't have mental health issues. Home alone could be significant. Somebody could have won a home or once won home. Could be significant. A guppy could be significant, which is like a fish. Harry. Glenn is here. Somebody wants all of someone forever. They want to make something disappear. Okay. They don't have an allergy to something. They're realizing that. Again, I spoke about this before. These covens, they have allergies that they cannot heal because they're binded to so many different people. So they start to develop illness. Okay, and when they're trying to bind to someone they're trying to use energetically, and you're eating something, it could be irritating them because they keep binding themselves so tight to people. They're sick. They're literally they're not well. Okay, and if you eat or drink something, and it bothers them, they could try to like manipulate you to stop eating or drinking it and make you think that you have it, when in reality it's them sneaking in the background, trying to stay binded to you so that they're comfortable. They want to be comfortably binded to you and keep using you energetically. So they're trying to control what you eat so that they could have pleasure. Okay? They're sick. This person is in reverse. This man obsessed with a man or woman is in reverse. They were trying to censor someone or do something to your tattoos. Okay, and you're happy. Something is happening in a few days with an iPhone. Even phone is here. Phone on could be significant. Hear your phone. Somebody could be asking if you hear your phone. Somebody going home or something. Ian could be significant. Ian, his name comes out sometimes. 43 or 34. A delivery person. They could be creating fake conflict with a delivery person. LMNOPQ. First, middle, or last name. Leaving home. When they're leaving home. Okay, 2 are better than 1 in reverse. It's not working. That concept is not working because somebody's conscious and aware. Somebody's going to get attacked because of what they're doing. Could be some kind of karma. Portland, or a place that starts with P. Somebody from there could be in reverse. Okay, some kind of SWAT didn't go well. They had a warrant for something. Something could be involved with that. And something could have happened to that person. Huggies. Somebody watches you online every day. Somebody's short and forgotten. Somebody is cheap. Someone is healing others. This iPhone in reverse. Okay, somebody could need to do a restraining order if something happened to their phone. I mean, I hope nothing happens to anybody's phone, but some of these things, they really, I remember like ordering a phone for my child, and they were literally trying to sacrifice the phone. My child's phone is so old, and they waited so long to get a new phone for their birthday, and they were literally trying to sacrifice this phone and make sure that it doesn't get to my child. Like they're sick. There's something wrong with them. Okay, somebody's doing something in the evening. Someone could be lying to someone or did lie to someone in the evening. A dancer could be in reverse. Big feet could be significant. Cruise in reverse. Someone told this person their business, and maybe because they don't want to serve time. Carolinas in reverse. Somebody's not leaving home to the Carolinas in a few days. Hispanic could be significant. A national park, an airwish in reverse could be significant. They're not able to do something with this pile of clothes. They can't chill. They need to knock first. R in reverse, 1 in reverse, Capricorn in reverse. Could be significant. Somebody's feeling lazy. Maybe a private investigator could be feeling a little lazy. Or somebody with the initials PI or IP. Rap is here. WRAP. Wrap hair. Or forget to wrap hair. They try to do this. they're just sick. Just thinking about them is I have no words for it anymore. It's just repulsive, and I know it's coming to an end. Negro is significant. Negro. Neuro could be significant. Ren. Lena. Homer. All right, something about this needs to come out, and then I'm going to close the reading here after this. Again, my readings are usually a little more energetic. I said, let me just do one more reading for the night, and hopefully the collective, it helps the collective. I've just had a rough day today. Someone is acting a little excessive here because you're not talking to them, and you might need to do a restraining order. Cancer and fire could be significant. Okay, it says man obsessed with woman is in reverse, restraining order. So there could be somebody who's doing this to you that's in reverse, and you don't need a restraining order, or this person is still here, you need to probably do it. I don't tell anybody what to do, but okay, something could have happened to your car, and you could have told somebody who's involved with the law, or who could do something. Okay, there's a Pisces, Cancer, fire that could be doing something to someone's car, and they're restless because you're not communicating with them, or some kind of breakup happened. Heart could be significant. Heart. Hop could be significant. Hop. Hope could be significant. When will you grow up? Could be significant. When will you grow up? Somebody could be asking this stalker. This air sign that could be having issues. Air, water could be having issues with growing up. Some of them. Near home. Near your home. Okay, somebody could be near your home. Lurking around your home, somebody. Okay, they could be doing this to a Cancer, a Sag, or a Taurus, Gemini. This person that's avoiding an ending here that needs to have some sort of ending, they need to go. Okay, they just keep trying to stalk somebody and pimp them and use them energetically. They're not doing anything. They're not doing anything for this person. They're just lurking around their home. Who is this person doing this? Who is lurking around the collective's home? We are lurking around your home. This person that's about to have a tower, because the divine is coming down. A Scorpio, Aries could be lurking around somebody's home. A Taurus in reverse could be lurking around somebody's home. A Libra. A Capricorn in reverse. A fire earth sign could be lurking around a Taurus's home. A Scorpio's home. A Cancer, Sag, or Gemini's home. Okay. Funeral could be significant. F could be missing. Okay, you don't want to work with this person. They're a bum. Whoever this is in the Five of Pentacles, and they're trying to, I feel like somebody's trying to sacrifice someone. That's why they keep lurking around somebody's home. This Taurus, Capricorn. Okay, somebody release this person. They release the devil here. This Cancer, Gemini keeps stalking water as well. They could have water placements. They're struggling, okay? And they're greedy and lusting. Ancestors are getting in reverse with this Scorpio, Libra, Gemini energy that just won't stop bothering someone. They're a little overactive in the imagination, and they could be bothering you in your mind. When is your funeral? When is funeral? Funeral girl or something like this. Clarify funeral. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, those are all the water signs. A water sign could have had a funeral or gonna go to funeral or something. They kept coming back and doing something. When somebody left them and they kept coming back and doing something. This Scorpio, Libra, they kept following this person. They keep following them. This Robata keeps following a child. They're going to jail. They're doing this to an empress, a mother and their child. They do this to multiple mothers and their children. You know what I said today? I'm not trying to offend anybody, but I was driving, and again, there's always these energies following and stalking and gang stalking. You know what I said to myself? I said, I think that and again, this is not to offend anybody. It's not. Like, I'm just making it's just an opinion, okay? Like, I think that there's a lot of these groups that make, they could be coercing, is a better word, coercing the males to be gay, and they don't have children, some of them, probably most of them, don't have children, and what ends up happening is they keep seeking women and their children because they're not having them. And it's like I notice this a lot. They're doing this a lot here, and they're exposing themselves by sitting in people's parking lots. They're exposing themselves to the authorities right now. They keep doing stupidness like this. They keep trying to figure out where people live by doing stupidness like this. And it's going to get them pulled over by the police as soon as they drive out, as soon as they leave. They're being followed by the cops. In the name of Jesus, ancestors are going to get in reverse with them. Because this is ridiculous what they're doing around people's homes. Again, this Virgo Libra psychopath is being investigated about what they're doing or what they're sending people to do around people's homes over and over again. Every day for somebody's savings. They keep what they want to do is pay their covens, and they want to use what we have to pay their covens. They're impulsive, and this is just energy that's just gross. Ancestors are handling them. You Negro, somebody could be saying this, your Negro hair. Somebody could be saying this garbage to someone. Okay, grow your Negro hair, or cut it, or some garbage. Somebody's saying this racist ass nonsense. Somebody is saying this because they're crazy. Okay, they're jealous that the collective can survive 10 swords and still come out a winner. Okay, you can still come out a winner and happy. Okay, and they're still a spiritual whore, and we're having success. And Leo in reverse, I'm telling you, it is disgraceful. Just get away from them. Any Leo in reverse placement, this is somebody who's very unsafe. Leo in reverse and Aquarius in reverse is very unsafe to be around right now. Extremely, this person is dangerous and sick in the mind. And Cancer in reverse. They took it down a little bit, but this I'm telling you, it's complete madness. This is why this keeps coming out. It could be something that the collective needs to do. Alright. I can do a couple more cards for this reading. Near you, go near you or something. Somebody's telling someone to go near you because they're crazy. This short person who has a warrant out, who's going to have a warrant out if they don't now. Even Warren is here. Warren, the name Warren could be significant. An Aries could be significant. Okay, a rapper could be significant, or somebody who raps. Okay, they're doing something to somebody's iPhone that's probably not good. Something is expensive, and they're looking for another soulmate or twin. Again, when this card comes out, they're hunting. They're hunting and they want to harm. Harm is here. Harm you is here. Okay, post office could be significant, or PO. OP, somebody's op is in reverse. Somebody's going to be in the ER right here, is what I see. 2 are better than 1. Somebody could be trying to steal 2 iPhones, or they're looking for 2 soulmates or twins to try to offer up and trick. Again, they're looking for somebody's pile of clothes. They're obsessed with clothes, and anything that comes off our body or is on our body, they want to keep trying to use this on their altars they're sick. They'll even go in the garbage. Some of them will go in the garbage. I can't even throw out my clothes anywhere. It's like, because somebody's going to be following, and where does she throw her clothes out? I'm not even kidding. And they just stuck me in my left leg, so that's confirmation that they're doing that nasty shit because they're disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. A rapper could be significant, okay? They're stalking leadership. They can't stalk your family. Maybe something happened to your family and they can't stalk your family. They can't cause an allergy. Something is their first time, okay? They don't want a same-sex marriage. Z could be significant. Somebody from your past, they're forgotten, and they could be stalking you. They're trying to reverse a drug charge or something. P. Somebody could be trying to help this person reverse a drug charge. They could be sexting your person, someone. But a number is blocked. Number is blocked came out, so okay, they can't possess your loved ones again. Somebody is out of, it's like someone could have hurt so many people in your family and they won't, it's like there's some kind of psychotic seed in their brain and they just keep following until they eliminate everybody in somebody's family. And it's like they won't stop doing it. It's like somebody is so annoyed that they can't control an entire family and that there's maybe a few people that they can't control or hurt or unalive even, and they keep doing it. And God's wrath is upon their life. They're about to have endings like no other. It's going to be so bad. Something's going to happen on the side of the road to somebody because they're stalking somebody's astrology. They won't knock first. They need to just chill. South America could be significant. Somebody's ready to be honest with someone. Elemental PQ. They can't create this fake conflict. They can't commit these cyber crimes anymore. They're going to jail. Gray hair could be significant. Somebody thinks somebody's gray hair is perfect. Okay, somebody doesn't love someone. This could be a different person. They're not watching you on the low. Someone lost everything. This person that doesn't love you. Put your phone away. So something is going on with the phone, and somebody's stalking somebody's phone. They're monitoring phones and devices. They're doing something harmful. They think you're lucky. They could be doing something to somebody's locks or loose hair, any kind of hair. That's natural. They want to do something to it. Elemental PQ is significant. I just saw a beauty salon. Someone's not angry. They know you're the one for them. Somebody could be an actor. Okay, something could happen on the highway or did happen on the highway to someone. They weren't taking drugs. Somebody could have said they were. They were a money magnet and they can't rob them, so that's why they lied on this person. Something is awful. Again, F could be missing. Again, whale is here and whore is here. Angry or anger could be significant. Why you angry could be, somebody could be asking this. Why you angry? Somebody could be calling someone the N-word, okay? Or making fun of their hair or something, just somebody doing that. Okay, there's enough evidence for indictment on an iPhone, and they could be trying to take your phone. Okay, somebody's looking for another soulmate or twin, maybe downtown. Again, somebody thinks this is what they do. Sagittarius could be significant. Somebody could have Sagittarius basements. They just go around stalking people and using spirits and saying, oh, who's that? Or who's this? Who's that? Pulling cards on people and shit and just and making decisions based on tarot readings. I mean, this is stupid here. Gonorrhea could be significant. Okay, your hole, your pee hole. Somebody is saying this stupidness. Holes in your hair. So somebody is so crazy, okay, and they're going to jail. That's your reading.